Okay, we're continuing on lesson 7. Okay, it says explore number patterns. Again, just a little bit of review of what we did before. It says use the information below to help you think about patterns in addition now. Okay, in addition. It says Rick has a pack of 100 baseballs. That's important information for us to know. Okay, he has a pack of 100 baseball cards and likes to sort them into how many piles? 2 piles. He notices that when he has a pile of 20 cards, the other pile has 80 cards. So one pile has 20, another pile has 80, right? When he has a pile of 30 cards, then he has a pile of 70 cards. And then so forth and so on. When he has a pile of 40 cards, he has 60. And then finally, when he has a pile of 50 cards, the other pile also has 50. Okay. Have you noticed that 20 plus 80 is 100, 30 plus 70 is 100, 40 plus 60 is 100 as well, and 50 plus 50 is 100. On number 2, it says Rick shaded 20 squares and left 80 squares white in the first grid. So that's what he did right here. All these right here, this is 20, and then the rest of the white ones is 80. Then it says he did this to show how many baseball cards were in the first pair of piles he made. Shade the rest of the grids to show the other pairs of piles. Oh. So the next group he did what? What were the 2 numbers again? You just underline them. 30 and 70 and 50 and 50, right? So 30 and 70. So check this out. Isn't one of those 10? So if I need 30, how many rows am I gonna? 3. And that's it. So 30. 10, 20, 30. Okay. So 10, 20, 30. What's 40? So how many rows am I going to color in? 1? 1 is 10. 4. So if the first one he did 20, then 30, then 40, the last one 50. So if it's 50, how many am I going to color in? 5 rows. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom. So here he has 20 shaded in. Here he has 30 shaded in. Here he has 40 shaded in. And here he has 50. He has 50 shaded in. Okay? If he has 20 that are shaded in, how many are not shaded in then? 80. Okay, if he has 30, how many are not shaded in? 70. If he has 40, how many are not shaded in? 6. Huh? 60 total, right? And then here, how many are not shaded in? How many altogether, though? 50, right? 50 with 5 rows. Yes, but how many squares are not shaded in? 50 of them. 50 of them. It says, what do the shaded squares show in each group? What do you think? So each group has squares that are shaded in, right? What does that show? Well, each one that's shaded is how many are in one pile, right? Okay, it says he shaded 20 squares and left 88 squares white. So basically, how many he shaded in are in one pile, and the ones that he left white were in another pile. Okay, and then that's what the white squares represent. It says what happens to the it says what happens to the number of shaded squares as you move from one grid to the next. We started at 20 and we keep going. They got larger by how much each time? By 10. So the pattern was they were counting by 10 on the ones that were shaded, right? Okay. What happens to the numbers of white squares though? They got smaller. So instead of adding by 10, we were subtracting 10. Subtracting by 10, yes. So you're right. So describe the rule for the pattern of shaded squares. So every time for the shaded squares, we what? No, for the shaded squares, not the white ones. We add 10. Okay? And the white squares, we subtract 10. The grid on the left shows Rick's piles 30 and 70. All right? So that means that we have 30 that are highlighted and 70 that are white. The grid on the right, this one over here, on the right side, this one, shows 40 that are shaded and 60 that are white. Okay? Shade the grid in the middle to show what happens if Rick put 35 cards in one pile. 35 cards. So 35 cards. So how many squares am I going to shade in? 35, right? I could shade one at a time, but that would take me forever. How many rows would I need to add? Shade? 3, because that would be 30, right? 3. However, do I need to shade the whole row, the next row? How many do I only need to shade in? 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. This up a little bit. Use my eraser. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right there. There's 5. That's it. Whoops. Sorry about that. It says we're going to do this together, okay? It says use the tables to show patterns with add-ins and sums. Well, it looks like I'm adding 2 numbers to equal 100, right? Yeah. So 20 plus 80 is 100. Okay, 30 plus what gives me 100? 70. Okay. Let's do the one with the zeros. 60 plus what gives me 100? 40, yes. And 50 plus what gives me 100? 50. So now, 65 plus what gives me 100? 35, yes. Because I took a 5 from 40, added a 60, and then I got 35. Now all my sums have to equal what? On number 12, 25. So 5 plus 20 is 25. 8 plus, not 9, that would be 17. Now one less than that. 17. And 10 plus 1 gives me 25? 30, that would be 40. 15. 45, that would be 55. I don't want 55, I want 25. That would be 15 only. 16? 9, because look, I took 1 from 17 and I added to 8, that makes it a 9. 16 plus 9 is 25. And then 20 plus what gives me 25? 5 does. Okay, so here's some more examples, okay? Juanita. She's Mexican, or Chile, Hispanic, or Latina, right? Juanita has 6 bags with 10 beads each in each bag, okay? So 6 bags, I believe that's group A. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 bags. Okay. She puts the bags into 2 groups. Okay. Into 2 groups in different ways. Okay. To show, the table shows how many bags are in each group. How do we get this? So 6 bags with 10 beads each. All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So group A, 1 bag, 2 bags, then 3 bags, and 4 bags. Oh, all right. So we have 1 bag, 2 bags, 3 bags, and 4 bags in group A. Okay. Group B, she started with 5 bags, then down to 4 bags, and then down to 3. What would be the next set of bags? Look at the pattern. 5, 4, 3, 2 bags. 2 bags. Juanita sees a pattern. When the number in group A goes up by 1, the number in group B goes down by 1. So if I have 1 bag in group A, in group B I have 5. In group A I have 2 bags. In group B it goes down to 1, which is 4 bags. And then group A I have 3 bags. And then group B I also have 3 bags. And then we have 4 bags. And then in group B I have 2 bags now. So then if I keep going on group A, and in group A I had 5 bags, how many bags would I have in group B? If I continue the pattern, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If I continue the pattern down. So since Juanita made this table to show how many beads are in each bag. Okay? So if you look at the first group, group A, she had 10, 20, and 30, right? And then she went from 50 to 40 to 30. That's what was her pattern. So she had 10 plus 50 would be 60, right? So 20 plus what gives me 60? 30 or 40? 30, that would be 50 only. So look at the pattern if I'm going this way. I'm going 10, 20, 30. If I'm going backwards, 50, 40, then 30. So 20 plus 40 is 60, and obviously 30 plus 30 is 60. So fill in the blank to describe the pattern in component 1. So group A, we're subtracting by 10. Group B, no, sorry, we're adding 10. Okay, and then group B, we're subtracting 10. And that's how the pattern is going. Yeah. It says Chinsu has 35 beads. He ties 5 beads on each string. So this is just one string with 5 beads in it, okay? He puts the string of beads into 2 groups. So it says circle the beads to show different ways Chinsu can put the string of beads into 2 groups. Well, he could do this. He could make one group, right? And another group. He could do that. He could do it that way. It looks like he's got 35, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 35 in each group. 35 here, 35 here, 35 here, 35 here. Let's complete the table. So 5 plus 30 is 35. So look, I'm gonna go straight down. So it looks like I'm adding each time by what? Well, here, the first column. By 5s, right? So it's 5, 10, 15, and then 20. Okay? So 10 plus what gives me 25? 35, sorry, it's 25, right? So now instead of adding by 5s, I'm subtracting by 5s. I'm going backwards. So 30, 25, then 20, and then 15. I'm not subtracting 10. I'm subtracting 5 only at a time. And then the total is going to be the same, 35 and 35.